All right, welcome back. This is M-Dog, and we're taking a look at Ultimate Fishing Simulator 2 playtest. We've got a new update today. It's a small update, 0.5.02p. One thing to note, especially if anybody from the dev team watches this, the third point, fixed most likely problem with locking fishing sets and displaying the message set in use. At least for me, that does not appear to be fixed, so additional work may need to be done there. Looks like there's a fix on one of the bugs. The Natto bug had the wrong weight on there, and then the couple of different pieces of equipment, the reeling, there was problems with reeling even small fish. I'm not sure if we were using either of those two reels, so I don't know if that's something I've experienced or whatnot, but also rankings were reset. So that's the update for today. And I just wanted to show real quick, we still have the same issue. In fact, now, so I'm starting to wonder if this perhaps is related to the feeder fishing. Here, let me change this so that you can see it here. So at this point, we've got set 3 and set 2 are saying set in use. So, like right now, I would only be able to use set 1, set 4, or I could create a new set 5. So we're running out of sets here. One person said in the last video I made that the fix is going to be to run the tutorial again. Well, remember, in realistic mode, there is no tutorial. So that can't be the fix. At least not for realistic mode. So just to kind of make sure this is still the case, we're going to play a little bit. We'll probably actually go back to our normal mode account, do a little more play testing on normal mode, but I just want to confirm real quick that it is in fact still not working. So we're going to load into the Slovakia map. We should be able to equip our first and fourth rig, but our second and third rig, I don't think the game will let us even pick them up because they're bugged out in menu saying that they're in use. It's taking a much longer time to load at times, it feels like. This map in particular, maybe. Wonder if there's something about this map that's a little bit tougher. Okay. So there's our equipment 1. We are able to pick that up, and if we hit 1 again, it puts it up. Same with 4. We can pull 4 up, and once again put that up. If we try to hit 2 or 3, it will not let us pull them out. And if we go to our inventory, it still has that message set in use. The problem is when it is bugged out like this, it won't even let you reset it. So a rig that's not bugged out, I can hit this button on the side here, reset it, and you know, put the set back together. So ideally, I don't know what the best way to fix that will be. But by the way, somebody mentioned in the last video that caddisfly is also a decent bait to use here. I was going to see what level can you buy caddisfly. Level 3. So on our normal account, when we can come here, we probably don't want to do this actually. Here, let's do it normal way. On our normal account, when we can come here, potentially caddisfly is the answer. Let's test it here though. I mean, let's test it on this account. So I was thinking about what could have caused those things to bug out, and I'm wondering, is it possible that when I exited the location, if I left one of those rods on the rod holder, would that bug it out? I don't really want to test that because I don't want to bug out more stuff, but I'm just wondering if that could be what's causing the freeze or the error. I know we don't have any in-game volume. Again, we're about to go over to our normal mode account. I was just going to test caddisfly here. So at least my initial impression is that the bite rate might be a little slower. What do we have on? We do have size 12 hook. That should be fine. Oh. Well, maybe we'll do some more testing once we are here on our normal mode account. We didn't catch anything there, but I mean, it makes sense to me that Caddisfly would work. All right, let's exit location. And we'll switch over to normal mode, just get a little bit of fishing in. I think on our other profile, yeah, we are level 3 now. Let's go ahead and get this audio down again. We'll turn the audio back up once we're on the map to fish. So here's the question. This is the equipment we have. We did create a feeder, right? And we have 155 silver, so we have a good bit of silver. We're level 3, so we can go to the second map now. We can test that. We can test Caddisfly, yellow perch. And we don't have enough quest points for a weekly yet. So we put 1 skill point in attractive competitor. So I think, I mean, yeah, we can try this. I mean, it's 35, but it comes with 10. So let's try it. I mean, I think the other thing though, and we'll wait till we get to the actual map, but we may also need to get like one of those bug topwater lures if we're actually going to do some fishing here, some spin fishing. In fact, let's start off with that. Let's see if we can get something to work. All right, so let's get some audio. All right, so we do have this topwater, but I think I want to purchase a bug. Don't these work decently well here? Oh, these are expensive too. That's all right. We'll just do it. So maybe this is the one that they fixed. It had 35 grams instead of 3.5. Which one do we want to try? I kind of like this red and black. It's a little lighter as well. I'm going to try it. Okay. So here's the deal. We now have places, because we're on normal mode, we have places we can, teleport to. So someone said, set at the 5 teleport location looking to the right. Let's see if we can figure this out now. All right, here's the teleport location, looking to the right, between the big tree on the other side and the rock on the far left side. Big tree. Oh. Like here, maybe? I don't know. Let's just try some casting. We'll just kind of rotate left to right. Big tree. So we're supposed to do these lures straight as far as I can tell. Although it's interesting that the lure color is not changing green. Oh, it's because of the speed. We're going way too fast. Right? We want to go more like 28 or something. All right, there we go. Straight speed. It is green. See if we can get anything to bite here. Big tree and rock on the left. It says big tree on the other side. By the way, these were comments left by on one of my previous videos. Big tree. I don't know. Like, I just feel like a lot of the trees are about the same size. We are at the right teleportation location, though. Hey, we got a fish here. What's our drag at? 70? We probably want to put that down a little bit. All right, there's a little brown trout worth $9. We'll take that. I guess the other thing about normal mode is when you do get a fish on, that little lure starts going crazy. So kind of like float fishing, you have a visual indicator that, hey, time to set that hook. Right, there we go. And we're just going to run this fish down. It would take a long time to get in. This is a nice fish here. It's a big brown trout. $47. Beautiful. Okay. Well, we might be onto something over here. I don't know if we're exactly where Tyler Razor was describing, but we've got to be close. Once again, nice fish activity over here. Appears to be another brown trout. Some really nice experience. We're already 101 out of 159. I think we had just hit level 3. Which we're also working towards that couple of those quests, which would be nice as well for some extra dollars. So we're going to use this spinner instead of the topwater bug. Just see if we're getting very much activity on this as well. Give it a couple casts, see if we can snag anything here. This is the silver gold spinner. Okay, we'll try one more time here. A little faster retrieval. We're at 28 now. Okay. The other thing I might do is throw in that, throw in the feeder with the caddisfly just for a few minutes, see if we can get a bite or two off of that. I'm not sure what that was. Something happened. There we go. Alright, this might not be a brown trout. This might be something different, huh? Ooh, Atlantic salmon. It's a tiny one. In fact, it's invisible. It has bugged out. It is not graphically represented on the screen right now. Okay. Is it set 3? Alright, let's try this. I think I'm going to put this like right up here where we've been getting some of the bites on the spinning. And we're just going to hold this, see what happens. Okay. That's a good sign. Ooh. I need to run this down. It's a brown trout, isn't it? No, it's a brook trout, but it's a nice one. That is a very nice brook trout. That might give us another level. Are we level 4 now? Woo! That was a nice little fish. So what does level 4 open up bait-wise? Anything? Especially natural baits I'm thinking of. We could already use casters. No, it doesn't open up anything. I think there's a couple lures it opens up. Maybe is it the advanced bugs? There's something that 4 does for you. Yeah, I mean, I enjoy feeder fishing even when we don't have a a rod holder to use. All right, there's a common bleak. What size hook are we using? 12? Oh, that's good. I like 12 here. I think that's a good choice. Right now, it's kind of like the game treats feeder fishing in the same way as it treats float fishing. And so you sort of have to, you just got to be on top of it. It doesn't really have auto hooking in it yet. There's another nice brook trout. We are wrecking it with brook trout right now. Yeah, I mean, good call, whoever suggested caddisfly. As you can see, that has completed one of our quests. Man, that was just an immediate bite. Let's see what this one is. I think it's a brook trout again. Caddisfly is landing brook trout very consistently. We have 6 left. So one question, you know, for you all, as well as for the developers, quite frankly. Are you okay with this mechanic where you can just go run and chase the fish down in the creek, in the river? I mean, one of the things about being able to wade into the river, which, listen, if we're fly fishing, that's, I think, pretty realistic for how it happens, right? You get a nice fish on fly, and once you kind of have it in control, sometimes you sort of wade out a little bit and land it with a net. Tends to protect the fish a little bit that way, and less of a chance of fish coming off in sort of at the end there. But to be feeder fishing and to kind of go just like walk out and do, I mean, I don't know. I mean, there's level 5. I tell you, we're boogieing now. We are boogieing now. Now that we're able to do some actual feeder fishing, and we've completed 2 quests as well. It's got to be another bleak or something, right? It's tiny. Yeah. You don't want to catch too many of those on caddisfly, but we're catching, with all that we're catching, it is, where's our net? So we're at 179 silver, right? Now we're at 432. So again, like, we're boogieing now. Now we can start to afford things. If we wanted to get a rod holder, I'm not sure that a rod holder is helpful until they fix the auto hooking though. The bite rate is just too fast to even think about doing something with a second rod. Because, again, you have to strike it, like, immediately. So it's not like you can do it like it normally would be with feeder or bottom fishing. So another nice trout there. Another brookie. And the other thing is we're catching these fish while we still have that bonus up from hitting level 5. Which gives you a little bit more XP and a little bit more silver, I think. I was just about to say, like, okay, that's long enough. Maybe we should recast. It's another big boy. Over 4 kilos. And that is level 6. We may have just stacked 2 boosts on top of each other. Oh my goodness. So fast. Oh, a rainbow trout. You know, I don't think I was catching rainbow trout on the dragonflies. Now we were catching other things on the dragonflies, not just brook trout. But that's kind of cool that we caught one of those. All right, so again, we're at 500 silver. Now we're at 624. You know, yes, the caddisfly cost a little bit, $35 for 10, but on average, you're getting so much more than that for you know, for the fish you're catching on those. So technically we can use corn now, cheese, which probably aren't going to be that good on this map, but the map from last week, they were good. You really want to hit level 10 and then 12 to get into other baits that, for me at least, seem to work really well here, both fly and dragonfly. So at that point, the world is just really open to as much feeder fishing as you want on this map. But I have to admit, this caddisfly is doing great, and this spot is really nice. Really, really nice. Let's catch one more fish, and then we will we'll go turn in those quests, and we'll call it for now. But this is a lot of fun, although we probably need to dial back the bite rate just slightly, and we need to turn on auto hooking so that you can actually fish with more than one rod at a time. So there's definitely some things that need to be adjusted, but it's been some good fishing for sure. It's another brookie. It's a nice one to go out on, another 4+ kilo brook trout. Man, we are killing it. This is awesome. Okay, so let's get the volume. And let's exit location. Let's make sure we haven't bugged out any equipment. Nope, we're good. Again, I'm wondering, is putting it on a rod pod, is that what is killing us there? So I don't really want breeder, but you can't go to the next skill unless you take breeder, which is unfortunate, but that is just the way it goes. And then you can't take these till you take experience. So anyway, quest, we completed this one for $25, this one for $45. We've used our skill points. We've turned in our quests. We do have enough quest points now. If we want to do one of these next time, we can. Like even just time spent on a fishing ground is usually a pretty easy weekly or monthly to do. I could see doing an any fish quest with how consistently we're catching those brookies in that spot. But we're 210 out of 318 on level 6. And is there anything we can do to upgrade this feeder? Yeah, we get stronger line. We get stronger line. We can also start using our 4.5 reel if we want to. Does that help us really though? Actually, we probably just use this whole setup. Just turn this whole setup. This is a universal. This is a universal rod, right? Can we do that? Yeah. Turn this whole setup into a feeder. So then we can go up to line that's, you know, closer to 4, 4.5, whatever. And we'll have a stronger feeder set. That way we can get some of those brook trout and stuff in without having to go chase them down as often, at least. So I think that would be a good plan. Okay, this is our normal mode playthrough. I'm enjoying it. You know, I didn't even turn on underwater camera. I mean, there's things about both modes I kind of enjoy. So figuring out like once this game really releases, if it's something that I'm going to play a good bit, which mode am I going to play, or do I just play a little bit of both? I don't know. Those are things we got to figure out. So anyway, as always, thanks for watching. Keep the updates coming. Ultimate Fishing Simulator 2. Thanks for all the hard work for whoever is developing the game, the people behind the game. And yeah, let me know if you are still playing, what you're thinking of it, and we'll keep testing it. All right, tight lines, everybody.